Hey everyone, Irit here with a new process video for Hip Kit Club. This is the first layout I created with the December kits. Now I'm still getting over my cold, so that's why my voice is a little bit weird. Sorry about that. Hopefully we can get through this video. So the reason that my hands were moving like a crazy person at the beginning and maybe throughout the video is because there is something special about this video. I recorded this also in real time. I've gotten a lot of requests over the years to do some real-time videos, and I finally decided to do this. And the reason is because from 2018, from tomorrow, from the 1st of January, I'm going to be on Patreon. So in case you don't know Patreon, Patreon is a website or a platform where one can support their favorite creators or creatives and allow them to get a somewhat fixed income so that they can continue doing what they are doing. And in practicality, what that means is that you pledge a certain amount every month, you pay a certain amount every month to that creator, and as a reward, you get certain benefits depending on the amount you pledged. So in my case, I'm going to have 3 different tiers, it's called, and everything is explained on my Patreon page. But the way Patreon works, as far as I know, is that you get charged on the 1st of the month. So I'm going to put up the links and all that only tomorrow, because I don't want anyone to pledge today and then be charged today and then also tomorrow. But since this video goes live on December 31st, I thought it would be a good opportunity to talk about it. So let's talk a little bit about the layout. So I just got my kits on Wednesday, it was, and I had to make a project for Sunday. That means that meant I didn't have a lot of time. So that's probably the main reason why I didn't use my own papers that are in this kit. I was super excited about having them, but I kind of wanted to give them my full undivided attention, if that makes any sense. And that's why I decided to use probably mostly or only the crate paper goodies from the December kit. To create, let's say, probably a faster layout. So this took about 40 minutes, I think, 40 and a bit minutes. And this is, of course, fast time-lapse. You know what I mean. So yeah, I'm using the crate paper stuff. That's one of my strategies when tackling a new kit. Usually a kit has a mixture of products from different manufacturers, and if you get overwhelmed by all the products because these kits are jam-packed, it's a really good strategy to pull out the products from one manufacturer. So you'll probably have a few papers and a few embellishments, and that's what I did here. So I started with the crate paper papers, and then I think I used only their embellishments. We had the chipboard in the embellishment kit, and then the stickers in the Project Life kit, I think it was, and the ephemera pack in the main kit. And of course you don't need all the kits to create something similar. The papers are from the main, the ephemera is from the main kit, and also the finishing touches that I'm going to add, Ella was there also came in the main kit, those puffy stars, which you will see at the end. So, back to Patreon. Why? I thought long and hard about it. I really, really gave this a lot of thought. My objections to Patreon were at the beginning that I felt like I want to have an income from classes. I felt that with online classes, I can give people the most value for their money, because a class is very structured. It has a clear purpose, a clear subject, and you know what you're paying for. And I felt that that was the way I wanted to support myself and my family and get an income. At the moment, I have two small kids. I mean, Ella is already a bit grown up, but Lily goes half days to daycare, and then she gets, all the viruses and all the germs and gets sick every other week. So it's very, I feel like I still need to be at home and available to her, to them, to both my kids and their needs. And I also decided that it's even hard for me to say that, because it's been years of struggling to say that. I want to pursue career in crafting and art and all that. And yes, I can finally say it. It's not easy for me to say. If you know a bit more about my life, you know that I have a degree. I'm trained as a doctor, a medical doctor. I worked in a hospital, and I've done everything that was in Israel, and now I've done everything in the past years that I needed to do to have my diploma also recognized in Austria, so I can work here. And I've been having this inner struggle for years. What did I go to medicine school for? And do I really want to leave that behind? And being a doctor for me was a calling, and something really important that I can do, that I can help people. But all those ideals, I don't know, in the test of real life, it wasn't what I wanted at the end of the day. And it was a very hard decision to make. Very, very hard. Extremely hard. And also being self-employed and trying to do everything, trying to be the best mom that I can be, to be here and available to my kids, and also have an income and also support my family. It's all been very challenging, and just deciding what I want to do, what makes me happy. And yeah, so this is just a little bit of my inner struggles. And in 2017, actually at the end of 2016, I decided to start my online school, and I committed to a platform that allows that, called Teachable, and that's where my online school is. You can find all the links in the description box. And in 2017, I started doing online classes, and that has been wonderful and amazing. And I was so grateful to be able to do what I love and, earn some money. But because I'm just starting and my business is still small, I had to basically create a class every month to be able to generate a normal income that would kind of satisfy me. As I can't say I'm very grateful. We have everything we need, but I also feel like I need to be somewhat financially independent. And yeah, so that's what happened. I had to make a class every month, and that was very, very time consuming and stressful in a way. And also, at some point I felt the burnout, because I didn't really have time for any playing, experimenting. Of course, I did a lot of that in preparation of the class, but it was always with that particular goal in mind. And then towards the end of 2017, I started to support, as a patron myself, I started to support Ali Brown on Patreon. And I saw what she was doing there, and I felt like that was something that I wanted to do. And I felt like, even though, a lot of it is is her content is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love what she does on YouTube and on Patreon, and that's why I wanted to support her, because I want her to keep doing that and to be able to keep doing that and to get compensation for bringing that paid content and free content. And but you know, it's completely different from a class. A lot of it is what you know, her practice sessions or creative sessions, sitting and playing and all that. And I loved watching that. And I thought, this is great, and I want to do that. I want to share what I do daily, you know, the struggles, the good, the bad, and the ugly, also the fails, all those things that you can't see in a class, and all those things that I just don't have the time to do for YouTube, you know, for free. So, because all this takes time. And yeah, so this is kind of the big picture. Once I saw something from someone else that I liked on Patreon that I felt gave me something as a patron, as a paying customer of hers, you know, that I pledged this monthly amount to her, I thought, okay, I have something to give also on this platform. That's how I felt. And of course, you get rewards. So you get more of everything. You get more of what I do, more videos, more exclusive patrons only videos, printables. That is something new for me that I will do for Patreon. So printables of my art every month that you can print out and use in your art journals, planners, scrapbook layouts, whatever you want. So I'm really excited about that. And I can share with you, you know, what I'm learning when I'm practicing, classes I take and what I take from them. And we can, you know, do this together, and you can join me in my art journey, as I like to call it. So, yeah, that's that. I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot about the layout here. It's not because I want you to run over to Patreon and see the whole video. It's because I thought it would be a good opportunity. The layout is, you know, it's kind of self-explanatory, even though in the real-time video I talk a lot about all the decisions that I make, why I choose to put certain things where, and yeah, but obviously you can see what I'm doing and get inspired, and, you know, do the same if you have the kit, or use the same design with similar products. So, sorry, my voice is failing me. How are you all doing? I hope you had a good holiday season. How is your December daily going? That's, what do you say? A loaded question, right? So the situation with my December daily, you may have noticed that those videos have been missing from my channel. Well, I'm pretty sure that I printed photos and stuck them in my album up until the 22nd, I think. So that's already good, right? Because that means that I'm only like a week behind with printing my photos. But I haven't really organized them in, you know, in the final way that I want to in my December daily album. So hopefully I will do that, and hopefully I can share the finished album. I still have, you know, high hopes for that. No, I feel like I came so far, it would be really, really a pity not to finish it now. So hopefully I can share that with you. And yeah, and my next projects with the December kit, which is so gorgeous. I have an unboxing on my channel, but I warn you that Ella joined me for the unboxing, and I did get a response from a viewer that said it was too distracting to watch and she couldn't watch the video. So I do apologize if you find it distracting. But yeah, that's life. It's the vacation. So my kids are at home, and she was in the video. So if you want a kid-free video unboxing of the December Hip Kit Club kits, then maybe check out one of the other members of the design team. There are a couple more unboxing of this kit. I know Tanya did one, and Corey Jones also did one, so you can check those out. And if you like when Ella does when Ella appears in my videos, you know that is very rare. She doesn't appear in them often. So if you enjoy seeing her little hand wave around, and she practices her English and also speaks a little bit Hebrew. So if you want to hear her a little bit, then you can check out the unboxing of the video. But my point was that you can see everything that came in the kit, everything that I will be playing with in that video. So this is it. I really enjoyed making this layout. As I said, it was relatively fast. I think 40 minutes is pretty fast for me. Probably I'm usually closer to an hour. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check back in tomorrow for all the details about Patreon. I will have videos waiting. Bye.